along with my husband Doug and my cousins Kathleen and Andrew, will be spending the night in the Trans Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. They came all the way up from South Carolina to explore this place because it's renowned for being super haunted. Yeah, so we're actually going to be locked in here. We're staying the night, 8 hours, from 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. We will be inside these walls. Several ghost hunters and ghost shows on TV have come here and spent the night, and they've all had multiple ghost sightings. This one actually makes me nervous because of the history here. There has been a huge history of the mistreatment of patients. Ice pick lobotomies were performed here. There was extreme overcrowding, so much overcrowding that patients had beds out in the hallways, and they had to share beds, and people were chained to the walls, and it was just not an environment suitable for people that were already having such a hard time. By the 1950s, there was 2,400 patients here, and it was built for 250. So it's insane. And yeah, I'm just hopefully going to explore this the most respectful way I can, and yeah, I don't know what to expect, so come join us.
Shadow figures all throughout this building, guys. That's one of the most common reports of activity we have in here, noises and shadow figures. Now the cage room here, this is the only one of its type in the asylum. It has a cage that goes from floor to ceiling. We're not 100% sure what that cage was used for, but behind the door there's a little plaque that says treatment room. So I can't imagine what kind of treatments were going on in a caged area. People claim that they feel very disoriented, feel like they're going to pass out, get spotted vision when they're in there. A lot of reports of black mist in there as well.
So right now I am sitting where a lot of criminally insane patients sat when they were first brought to the asylum. They would lock them in this cage and study them and watch them and pretty much assess whether or not they were actually crazy or if they were just trying to get out prison time. But nonetheless, a lot of crazy and insane criminals would be locked in this area.
One of the most common types of activity up here is hearing doorknobs rattling, knocking, banging, footsteps on the floors are really awesome up here. You can definitely tell the difference between popping and what sounds like footsteps coming down the road towards you.
Oh my god, because it's back. It's just small showers. That's crazy. Oh, there you go. Do you guys want to share it?
I got a new one.
Does it work?
I don't know. If you sit long
I
enough,
think it's moving.
you can talk to people.
I just like stadium seats. Oh, interesting. Ceiling here.
Someone just said Robert Mindy.
Really?
Yeah, that's what this thing said.
Why are you saying Robert? Is that your name?
Is Robert your name?
What is that noise?
It's the thing.
Debbie, is this still you? See, I don't know how to ask questions. Find who, Debbie? Who do you want me to find? This person is trying to get me to find like their baby or something. Because she keeps saying worms, maggots, marker. Yeah, I think they want me to find their baby. I mean, I would need your last name to find the grave. Like, I don't even... Oh, are you gonna answer me? That faucet, by the way, smells flooding. Where her and I were at. This is where we found Debbie. Right in here. By these blankets. There she is again. Johnny? Wait, Johnny's a boy. So I'm talking to Johnny now. Did Johnny hurt your child? This is where we keep getting crazy activity at right here. Debbie, I don't know if I'm still talking to you, but you said to find her, and then I got the name Johnny, so now I'm really confused. Oh, good. Okay, I'm out.
What did she say?
They're happy I'm confused. I'm sorry, I can't help you. Someone in here is trying to block Debbie. Debbie wants help, and somebody's not letting her reach out to us. Why do you want me to come in here? They are... Huh? They are what? They are... It's going crazy. I enjoy cards and planes. It's like we have a
What
lot
are you
in common.
doing?
Talking to Jimmy James. He likes these things.
Let's shut her in.
Do not shut me in.
Take her light.
So yeah, I was asking him if he likes cigarettes and drinking. I said I like drinking and I like vodka. I also like planes and cars. Stop it. Do not do that. That's not funny.
That's hilarious, actually.
It's not. We're having a conversation. You just made him mad. So, Jimmy James and I were talking.
Hey.
What is that? Ew. Is that from the fire? It looks like honeycomb.
It's definitely something that holds the plaster.
It's gross. It freaks me out. Like, I don't like that.
Supposedly holds the plaster up.
You're not allowed to move his chair.
Really?
Yeah, don't you even do it. It's not being funny. That's disrespectful.
Doesn't make you look big, it just makes it not sure.
It makes me mad.
Yeah.
I don't want to make you, I don't want to make you mad. This is such a low, like, see, ooh. Ooh, this is weird. What is this? Like a closet to sit in? So, let me show you where Jesse died.
In the tub?
Yeah. Jesse Albright died in the tub.
Which one?
I don't know. She didn't say which one.
Get in.
I'm not getting in the tub. Look how dirty it is. You get in. Get in.
Get in.
Do it for the camera.
I told you first.
Do it for the camera. I sat in Jimmy James' chair.
Oh, well, that was
Well.
a clean chair.
Jimmy James is a clean person.
It's a dirty tub.
This is really dirty tub. Flip. Can I flip for you? I'm sorry I won that one. Okay. How do you talk to ghosts? Uh-oh. I think I might win another one. Do you want to see if I beat you? Are you guys friends, Frank and Larry? I take it you're friends. So, if you want to play prank card, we can. Move it this way, they don't want to, because I don't enjoy pranks. I can't do it. Can you do it? Jeez. So what do I think of the money? Did this gamble? Did you guys gamble? And 1, 2, 3. Flip. I'm getting my cards.
Did you hear that? You did not hear that?
Hear what? What?
I don't know what it is. That wasn't happening. Do you hear that? Like, I didn't hear that before though, for real. It's not happening anymore. I just saw you have a bunch of cards over here. That was there, right? What is that? That's the pipes, huh? Yeah, that's the pipes. I'm very excited. So the fourth floor, aka the attic. Whoa, alright, so this was way creepier to me than the third floor. Way, way, way creepier. It was just smaller, the floor was wooden, and it creaked so bad. Like everywhere you walked, it just creaked, and it was like hot up there, and musty smelling. There was like these cubbies and like weird closets, like tiny closets in every single room. The workers here say that they use the one hall up in the attic on the fourth floor. They have to use the buddy system because that's how freaky that hall, that ward is, that they won't go alone. And they said there is a known black figure that just moves back and forth at the end of it. We were getting some creepy like readings back there. One said get out. We didn't, but anyways. Then I went and I sat in Jimmy John's chair. I didn't move it. You're not supposed to move his chair. He'll get very mad. I did not move it, but I sat in his chair and talked to him for a bit. Didn't really feel anything there. They tried locking me in there. I was not having that. I was not about to be locked in a little cubby with Jimmy John. Or no, Jimmy, that's not his name. You were calling him Jimmy John. You jerk. So I spoke incorrectly. His name is Jimmy James, not Jimmy John. So Doug kept calling him Jimmy John because, you know, the sub's place. So I got it mixed up. Thanks, Doug. After I left his chair, I really was looking forward to spending a lot of time in Frank and Larry's room because they are known to be pranksters and they like to play tricks on a lot of people, especially younger, cuter women. So I played some cards, I tried talking to them. I sat there without the light on, and yeah, no pranks were played. The only thing that slightly freaked me out, but I was actually so freaked out that I turned my light on real fast, so probably shouldn't have done that because something else could have happened. But I turned the light off and I was sitting there and I felt like a really warm, like there was a face right beside me. And as soon as I felt that, like a hot breath in the air, I was like, turn my light back on. So that wasn't really a prank. If anything, that was creepy. So I didn't like that. I was waiting for, a prank, like a card prank or, to tickle my ear or to throw something at me. I don't know, but none of that happened. Then, finally, we go to the buddy hallway because it's so scary on the fourth floor. And I start using this app that my cousin Andrew showed me. And it's it deciphers what they're saying. What are those things called?
I'm not sure. EVP app or
EVP.
I don't know.
It's like an EVP.
I think, I don't know.
They like translate the words. Anyways, clearly I'm not all savvy with the ghost hunting technology. But anyways, we're using that app and I was talking to a spirit and it said, go to the stairs. I was like, oh, there it is, right? Felt like a draft upstairs too, so I thought that was weird. I was like, it looks like something was there. There's some kind of presence for me. So I went to the stairs, and Kathleen came with me, and we were holding the phone, and there was this weird closet there. And I opened the closet, and there was this like rotting stench there, and there was a blanket on the floor, and I thought all the steps were supposed to be locked. They said name, so I answered. I said, my name is Mindy, what's your name? Sure enough, the spirit answered, Debbie. I was like, whoa, okay, this is literally the first time I've had a conversation with the spirit, so that was very intriguing to me. And I was asking her why she was here, if she needed help, and then I got a bunch of words that I had trouble piecing together. I had cold baby, I had maggots, worms, and marker. So and then I had to find her. So what I gathered from all that is that she had a female baby who died and is buried somewhere, hence the maggot and worms, and hence the marker, and the baby's cold, and she needs help finding her baby. But that's as far as I got, and I really don't see how I can help, considering I have no idea this lady's last name or the baby's name. But wish I could have helped her. Oh my god. Is it coming back to me? Okay, no, it's not coming back to me. Oh my god, it's coming back to me. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Pretty? I'm pretty? Well, you're pretty. Is this Lily? Can you roll back? Can you? Lily, are you here? Closet. It's not a closet. Is there a closet here? I have no closet. Now I feel a draft. Okay. Okay. They asked if I felt a draft, and there's another single closet. That's not the closet, right? What is that? What's back here? Okay, good. What is this? Did you hear that? You heard that, right? What was that? Am I being closer to the other room? This is a closet. No, this is where I'm going to go. No, this is where I'm going to go. Closet. You heard that? No. In the closet. What the that was not there. I swear, did you put that there? I swear to God that was not there.
didn't.
I had the flashlight in this room. That bulb was not there. What the I promise you, this room freaks me out because there's a crib. I was legitimately freaked out by this room. I put the flashlight there. I looked in the crib. There was a truck in the crib. There was no ball on the floor at all. And there's a freaking ball there now. Where did this come from? I have heard it. Curse? There's a curse here? Oh, great. Oh, cool. Did I just get cursed by touching this ball? Ew, what is that? Does that look wet? Does that look wet to you?
A little bit.
What the is that? Okay, I think they heard me say I wasn't freaked out here. That is like wet blood. And there is a ball that was not here. I am telling you, this was not here. And there is blood in the grave. Where has that just come from? That's totally like wet, right? Oh. Ashlyn, that's a weird, is that a name back then? Are you young, Ashlyn? Did you get any video of this room before? Oh, dude. I just want proof that this ball's not here. That's loud noise. You are not. I am not what? I am not young, no. I asked if you were young and it says you are not. I am 29. Cat? What are you doing here, cat? A cat put this here?
Fish and paw.
I know. It says cat. I have a cat. Did you have a cat? I have to get Ashley. So, if you have anything else to tell me now. She's trying to say something. Do you hear that? Aim? Aim? Is she talking about the ball? What? I'm getting freaked out. Aim at what, Ashlyn? I don't know where you are. Who am I supposed to aim at? This is weird. Are you gonna roll it back? You somehow put that there without me hearing it. I have to go, Ashlyn. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.
See if something comes across. Feels a little more heavy than usual. Usually that's a good sign. Hello. Is there anybody in here that wants to say hello? How do you guys feel about me talking about Walter Freeman down here? have some new friends in here with me tonight. Can't spend very much time down here, so if there's anything they need to say. I just saw something shoot over that way. I think it might have been a bat, not to freak anyone out, but just throwing it out there. All right, I'm going to turn this off in 10 seconds if you don't want to say anything. 10 seconds starting now.
Just finished wandering through our final floor, which was the second floor. The second floor is full of the children wards. That floor was like unnerving a bit because it's their children. It's supposed to be like, you know, the happiest time of their lives. They're supposed to be outside playing and being carefree. Yet these kids were facing mental illness and battling mental illness inside an insane asylum. As we were wandering through there for the first half of the time, I felt nothing. And then I noticed that the one room had a crib in it, and it kind of, I don't know, it just disturbed me a little bit. It just looked creepy, and there was like this weird stain on the crib. It looked just like blood, and it looked like it was wet, which was weird. I mean, there's no reason for there to be wet blood in there, but there was. At least it looked like. I didn't touch it. Third time, I look in that room, and there is a pink ball just sitting there in the middle of the floor, and I swear to you that was not there. And I went over and I kicked it, and it made the loudest rattling noise. So it's so weird because I totally would have heard somebody picking that up and placing it there. And I didn't hear anything, it just appeared, and so that officially freaked me out, but I promise you it was not there. Anyways, so I started talking, and I asked, you know, the spirit in that room, you know, what's your name? And I got a reply. They said their name was Ashlyn, and they mentioned the word cat. So I looked down at the ball, and I noticed that there's cat paws on the ball along with fish, and it's like looks like a toy that an animal would, you know, paw around. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, do you like cats? So I was trying to, you know, relate to the spirit of Ashlyn, and I was kicking the ball around more, and then she said back to aim, and I was like, well, aim at what? I didn't know. So I don't know. I was trying to decipher what she was trying to tell me, but I didn't quite grasp it. However, I do know that it was weird because that ball was not there. So that was a weird occurrence on that floor, but other than that, it was pretty much calm. So on the first floor, when you enter the asylum and you turn to the right, there is a hall of the art therapy. The patients had art therapy, which I think is fantastic. So I was wandering around looking at all the different artwork, and obviously, I mean, some of the pieces were quite disturbing, quite dark, quite helpless and hopeless. So felt like I got a glimpse into the minds of these people, and the one piece just stopped me dead in my tracks. It literally was a drawing. It looked like a kid's drawing. The picture had a father choking a son, and it said, "Father choking Sean." And then above it, it said, "Everything's downhill to a dead end." And then it said she died alone and had like a girl in a grave. And I was just like, it was so somber. And when I was looking at that, I got chills so bad. I felt like there was a presence. I actually started getting a little bit sick, and I was like, I don't know if I should be here. And that was a depressing sight. That piece really hit me. It is 5 a.m., right after 5 a.m., and we are out of there. We are no longer locked in the asylum. We're outside of the asylum right now, and yeah, it feels good to have some fresh air. It was very hot in there. But overall, I had a great night. I had fun exploring with my husband and with my cousins, and it was so fascinating to learn about the history of this place and to learn about the people that, the patients that were here, as well as the workers. It was very eye-opening. I enjoyed it. I would give it a 5 out of 5 as far as historical places that you should come visit. I definitely think it's worth staying the night here because you really get to delve into the history of this place. You get to spend 2 hours on each floor, and you just get a feel for what it was like to be these people, a little bit, obviously, not to a big extent. But so yeah, I give it a 5 out of 5. However, as far as frights and haunts go, I originally said a 2.5. I may bump it to a 3, but it was nothing extreme. It was moderate fright, for me at least. I think I can speak for my whole group that nothing terrifying happened. My cousin Kathleen looked at me at the end and said, you know, I'm starting to get used to this place. And I said, yeah, me too. It's like feeling like home now. Like by the end of the night, I was just walking around there, sitting down where I pleased. I wasn't too afraid to walk by myself down the hall. I mean, so I think that goes to show that it's not all that terrifying. So thank you for joining me on this haunting experience, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel, like, share, comment, and also check out my website and follow along on my adventures there. It's mindyonthemove.com. Thanks, guys.